Various features in the Settings app can be turned off when they are not being used to help save your battery life. Your iPad is constantly trying to connect to Wi-Fi. You can turn off the Wi-Fi when you don't need to access the internet or when you don't need it for any of your apps. You can also turn your iPad to airplane mode when you don't need Wi-Fi. Bluetooth is another feature which drains battery life. If it is not something you use regularly, you can leave it in the off position. Something to note, when you upgrade your iOS or back up your iPad using a computer, you may find Bluetooth turned on. Be sure to check it after any of these tasks and turn it back off. Any of your apps or automatic alerts, such as news, email, or weather alerts, use up battery life to update. You can turn off the extra alerts or all of the alerts by going into the notification center and turn them off individually or completely. Siri is always on and running in the background unless you turn it off. Go to General, Siri, and turn it off. Diagnostics and usage is an extra feature which doesn't add or take away from the device, but it does use battery power. You can turn it off under General, About, Diagnostics and Usage. Select Don't Send. Setting automatic date and time uses the device's location services from time to time to adjust the device's date and time. To disable it, head over to General, Data and Time, and turn off Set Automatically. Sounds use battery life and may be a feature you'd like to disable. You can turn off the sounds by going under Sound, turn them off. You can adjust the screen brightness manually to save battery power. Under Wall Powers and Brightness, turn Auto Brightness off and adjust the screen brightness manually. Each time the apps on your iPad search for your location, this drains a lot of battery life. You can turn off the location services completely or for each of the apps which you are not using the location feature. Under Privacy, select Location Services and turn it off. Also under Location Services, there are a number of other features which can also be turned off to help preserve your battery life. Another feature which runs in the background draining battery life is the advertising tracking. You can limit this by going under Privacy, Advertising, and turn on Limit Ad Tracking. iCloud syncs apps and content across devices, but this drains a lot of battery life. iCloud can be turned off for specific apps or turned off completely. Under iCloud, turn it off. Turning off the push mail feature won't stop you from getting emails. You will just have to go into the mail or calendar apps to look for any new messages. Under Mail, Contacts, Calendars, fetch new data and turn push off. The background app refresh is a new feature to iOS 7, which constantly updates your apps in the background. It also uses a lot of battery life while looking for updates. You can turn off the app refresh for specific apps or altogether. In General, Background App Refresh, and turn it off. In iOS 7, apps remain running in the background even when not in use. The suggestion is to turn off background apps by double tapping the Home button to open the multitasking menu, then close any open apps by dragging them up on the screen.